I'm Janet and welcome to the 21-day series, Healthy Benefits of a Daily Yoga Practice. And each day we address a different health challenge that we all face. And today is day 3 and we're addressing osteoporosis. And when we think of osteoporosis, we always think, oh, that's something that older women struggle with. But the fact is that 1 in 5 men and 1 in 3 women age 45 years or older will at some point suffer a fracture in their body due to low bone density. So this can include all of us eventually. So how does yoga help? There are 5 key ways that yoga helps improve bone density. Number one is weight-bearing exercise. So in this practice, we'll be using our body weight to increase the intensity of bone density so that we're creating stronger bones. Also, improved balance. So we'll do some balance postures, and when you improve balance, you're less likely to fall. Also, coordination. That's the third way, coordination. So we get this mind-body connection and we move through the world with greater coordination and confidence. Yoga also really vastly improves flexibility, and so that's good. So if we're starting to move through a position that might be awkward, like falling off a bike, we can easily put our foot back, for example, because we have the hamstring flexibility to manage the avoidance of a fall. And fifthly, mind-body connection. Mind-body connection is being present in the moment. When we're present in the moment, we're less likely to be distracted and prevent falls in that way. So let's get started right away with some strength. We're going to come onto our hands and knees in tabletop position. So as you come down to your hands and knees on your yoga mat, align your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees beneath your hips. So can you feel the alignment and how we're really stacking the bones? So as you stack your bones here, you're going to find that there's a bit of increase in strength in the arms. Let's curl the toes under and find high plank top of a push-up. Challenging, right? Bone density improved just because we're doing weight-bearing exercise. What's the weight? Your body weight. Breathe in, and as you exhale, push up and back to downward facing dog. Woo! Down dog is a nice little stretchy pose. Perhaps you begin to bend your knees one at a time. And here we are improving flexibility. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Move around, press your heart back toward your thighs. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let's return to tabletop. Open your knees wide, bring your big toes together to touch, and press your hips back to your heels. Stretch your arms forward and soften your forehead and forearms to the mat. Today's practice is a really strong practice, so child's pose. This is child's pose. It's a place you can come to rest. If you need to take a break, please take care of yourself. Creating a mind-body connection is done by focusing on what you feel in your body. So what do you feel in your body right now in this moment? If this is uncomfortable, make a different choice for your body. Maybe sit on your mat instead. And then check in with your breathing. Simply focusing on your breath brings you into the present moment and keeps you there. So keep focusing on your breath as you change the breath, breathing slowly and deeply in and out of your nose. This is calming to your nervous system, helps you stay present, and the breath will help fuel our energy for this strong practice we have planned today. With your next inhale, come back up to tabletop, onto your hands and knees. From here, curl your toes under, come to high plank, hold here. Feeling so strong, it's okay to modify by coming back to your knees as needed. Tuck your pelvis under, feel strong in your core. Hold steady, here we are, we're here just a little bit longer. Take a deep breath in. Hold steady as you breathe out. One more, inhale, exhale. Breathe in, and with your next breath out, push up and back to down dog. So the long dog is pretty hard. You can feel that's really strong in your arms. If you need a little less intensity and you're building upper body strength, walk your feet forward. A little shorter dog might be easier. It's not essential that your heels touch the mat, but we'll work our way toward that over time. Keep pressing your heart toward your thighs and spread your fingers nice and wide like starfish on the beach. Take 2 more slow breaths here, stretching your down dog, stretching the lower body, improve flexibility, strengthening the upper body, the arms, the shoulders. Inhale, look to the top of the mat, and as you breathe out, walk to forward fold. Leave your feet separated, hip distance apart or more. Hold on to your opposite elbows and sway gently side to side. Keep a bend in your knees to create a little more ease in your lower back. Let your head hang heavy. Good. And then release your fingertips down to your yoga mat and start to bring your feet together to touch. Soften your knees and start to round up to standing, 1 vertebra at a time. Once you come all the way up, circle your arms high overhead and you arrive in mountain pose. How you stack the joints of your body makes a difference. It's called efficiency of movement. So if I were to stick my butt out, I'm putting a little extra strain on my lower back. So that's not an efficient way to do the posture. If I tuck my pelvis under, pull my tummy tight, reach for the sky, soften my shoulders down, I've stacked my ankles, then my knees, my hips, my shoulders, even my arms, all stacked neatly and efficiently. Breathe in, look up, bring your palms to touch, and as you exhale, bow forward all the way down, feeling that nice big stretch. Let's add a little more strength here. Inhale to a flat back. As you lift up halfway, glide your fingers up the shins, squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. Maybe shift your body weight forward just a little bit. Nice flat back, good. Breathe in. As you exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank, the top of a push-up. We are all different. You know your body best. If you prefer an easier journey, just come back to down dog. If you want to take a modified yoga push-up, come to the knees, keep the elbows in tight and lower down to the mat. From there, you would lift to a low cobra pose. There's another option. It's really strong. If you're feeling it, give it a try. You're in high plank, shift forward, lower halfway, keeping the elbows tucked to the sides. Breathe into upward facing dog and breathe out to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. That's called sun salutation. So you just did sun salutation A. And we use sun salutations to strengthen the body, to warm up the body. Really feeling it. If you start to sweat, you're doing everything right. Breathe in and look to the top of the mat and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to mountain, come all the way up. Let's keep flowing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Decide to weighted down dog or come to the knees. Flow through your high to low. Breathe into up dog or cobra. And breathe out to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and look to the top of the mat and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Moving into sun salutation B, it begins in chair pose. So begin to sink your hips down and reach your arms up. And as you reach up, sink a little bit deeper. If your shoulders are tender, lower the arms. If your hips and knees are tight, maybe sit less deep or challenge yourself to drop low. A couple of important things are to look down for your toes. If your knees push forward over the toes, it's too much strain on the joints of the knees. So back your butt up just a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or weighted down dog. Maybe you're on the knees, maybe not. You decide. Breathe into your back bend and breathe out to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's inhale the right leg high and exhale your knee toward your nose. Curl your body tight like a cat. On your inhale, re-extend your right leg high and exhale your right foot between your thumbs. Nice long lunge, so step that right foot forward. Spin your back foot flat. And inhale, rise up to warrior 2. So as you hold warrior 2, you're lunging deep into the front knee, back leg strong and straight. We'll hold this for 3 to 5 breaths. Breathe nice and slow. Can you feel the strength in your legs? We're building bone density in the bones of the legs. Feel strong in your core. Good. With your next inhale, stretch forward. Exhale to extended side angle. Right elbow to the right thigh, left hand high. There's lots of options here. Your arms could reach at 6 and 12 o'clock. Some people reach over their head. Do what feels right for you. Couple breaths here. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Back hand down your back thigh. Right arm reaches for the sky. Lunge deep into the right knee as you gaze up. Keep your right knee opening toward the pinky toe side of your foot. Take a big breath in. Stay for your exhale, holding. Can you feel those leg muscles working? Legs, bones are strengthening right now. Breathe in. Exhale your hands to your mat. Step back, high to low plank, or wait in downward facing dog. Second side, here we go. Breathe your left leg high and exhale your knee to your nose. Strengthen your abdominals. Hold tight for 3, 2, 1. Breathe and take your left leg high. Then exhale, step your left foot between your thumbs. Move your left foot forward so you get a nice long lunge. Spin the back right foot flat. And breathe in to rise up to warrior 2. Lunge deep into the front knee. Both arms reach out at shoulder height. Your left knee opens slightly toward the pinky toe side of your foot. Your gaze is over your left fingertips. You can feel your leg muscles working. This tension of the muscles against the joints and the bones of your body is what helps to strengthen the bones. Breathe in, stay for your exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tilt, extended side angle. Maybe left hand or elbow, left thigh, right hand high. Or if you took the challenge, reach your left fingertips to the earth. And if you want to take the extra stretch, reach your right hand over your head. Get that nice diagonal stretch. Keep breathing. One more deep breath in. Stay as you breathe out. Keep the bend in your front knee as you inhale to reverse warrior. Back hand down the back thigh. Left arm reaches high, lunge deep into the left knee. Lift the gaze up. Right hand is light as a feather down the back leg. Keep breathing. Can you feel your breath flowing? Even though this is challenging, your breath will help you stay calm in the middle of the challenge. Inhale. Exhale your hands back down. Step back to plank, weight in down dog, or come to the knees, or flow with me high to low plank. Breathe into upward facing dog, and breathe out to downward facing dog. Nice work. Let's step through, have a seat on your mat. Woo! I'm sweating, you're probably sweating too. Really improving bone density by doing some strong practice. So we're gonna add a little bit more core abdominal awareness. And we'll do this in plank on our forearms, taking some of the strain out of the wrists. Grab water if you need to. Meet me back in plank, top of a push-up. So as you come into plank position, you're holding steady. Can you feel how strong that is? Know that you can lower to the knees as needed. I recommend that now we come down to the forearms. This is called forearm plank. And this holding position here, tuck your pelvis in, tail under, really builds strength, and strength builds bone density. We'll stay just a couple more breaths if you can. Looking good, looking strong. All right, here we go. Start to walk your feet forward. This is called dolphin pose. Your hips are up nice and high. It's like down dog, but on your forearms. Your feet walk forward so your hips can go high. And then we're going to take our hands, look at your hands, interlace them, and do some dolphin crunches with me. As you inhale, shift forward, touch your chin to your knuckles. Exhale, send your butt high. Again, inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, pull the belly in and pull high. Here we go, 3 more. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, dolphin. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, dolphin. One more time. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips high. Come down to your hands and knees. Knees wide, big toes touch, rest in child's pose. Awesome. Woo, that was intense. Can you feel it? Working hard. That's how we build bone density. All right, let's change. Breathe in, come back up to tabletop position. And as you breathe out, curl your toes under, come up and back to downward facing dog. How's your breathing? Slow it down. Using the strength of your arms, walk your hands slowly back toward your feet. From here, begin to separate your feet to the outer edges of your mat, toes turn out, drop your hips down low. This is called malasana or garland or frog. You can see why it would be called frog just by the way I'm sitting here, right? Like a frog. But we can add on to this by bringing our hands to our heart center. Use your elbows to push the knees wide, working on flexibility. Feeling the big stretch in our hips. Take a couple more breaths here. Good. Whew. Alrighty, take your hands to the mat, send your tush up high, and bring your feet together to touch. Soften your knees and begin to round all the way upright to standing. From a standing position, let's work on balancing in tree pose. We'll start by stepping onto the left foot, turn the right foot out. Your right foot could be a kickstand. You might be able to bring it to your calf muscle, or avoid the knee please, maybe reach down with your right hand and bring the right foot to the inner left thigh. Whatever works for you, it's also okay to hold on to a wall or a window or a piece of furniture. Bring your hands to heart center, option one, sort of like meditating in tree posture. Focus on one single object that is not moving. And if you want an added challenge, send your arms overhead. You can do whatever you want with your arms. Create a hand position, link your fingers, bird in a tree. Be playful with your upper body as you feel firm and steady from the waist down. Good. Slowly bring your hands to your heart space and lower your right foot to your yoga mat. Awesome. Other side, shift onto the right foot, turn your left foot out, bring it into place above or below the knee. Match both sides, so if you were able to bring it above the knee, do so here on the second side as well. Hands come to heart center, steady from the lower body, creative from the waistline up. Maybe your hands lift, fingers sway, whatever feels kind of like fun in the upper body, or maybe keeping it meditative. Nice. Single pointed focus, steady breathing helps you maintain balance. Bring your hands back to your heart space and lower your left foot to the mat. A challenging but great stretchy balance pose is called eagle posture. So from standing with your feet together, circle your arms high and sit into chair posture. Stay in chair as you wrap your right arm underneath your left arm, crossing at the elbows. Bring your palms to touch, maybe sit deeper, and take your right leg and lift it over the left leg. Some people can hook the toes, some of us touch the foot down. Most of us, it seems like our foot just hangs around. Sitting deep, lifting elbows to shoulder height and relax your shoulders down. Keep breathing. And with your next inhale, unravel and eagles take flight. Take your arms out like wings. Sweep your right leg behind you. Maintain balance on the left leg. And we might call this airplane posture, or if you want to flap your eagle's wings. Good. Bring both feet to touch and both arms overhead. Sit down into chair, second side. From here, sweep your left arm under your right arm, crossing at the elbows. Take your left leg over your right leg, crossing at the knees and thighs, hooking the toes, touching down, or just letting the foot hang around. Lift your elbows to shoulder height, relax your shoulders, and perhaps challenge yourself by sitting even deeper. Keep breathing, stay focused. Eagles take flight, begin to rise up, lift the left leg, straighten the right supporting leg, reach your wings out as your left leg flies back. And maybe flap your eagle's wings. Good. And then bring both feet to meet on the mat, hands overhead, mountain, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, make your way to down dog. Walk your hands forward, step your feet back. Flow through your high to low plank if you want a little more intensity. However you get there, we need a downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale your right leg high, and exhale, step it between your hands to a low lunge. Moving into warrior one, press your back left heel on the mat and rise. As you rise up, pull your right hip back, left hip forward, align your right knee over your right ankle, and your back left toes kind of turn in a little bit. Breathe a few breaths here, feel the leg strength. We're building bone density here. Breathe in and breathe out to open it up to warrior two. Let's find triangle, a great pose for building bone density. Straighten the right leg, tip your hips back, reach forward, tilt, triangle posture. Maybe lift your gaze to the left hand. Good. Keep your heart nice and open. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale to bend into the right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, right hand reaches high. And exhale, both hands back down. Step back to plank, flow through, or wait in downward facing dog. If you're flowing, breathe into up dog or cobra. Let's meet in down dog. Second side, inhale, left leg reaches high. Breathe out to bring it through to low lunge. Press your right heel to the mat and rise to warrior one. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Both feet are flat on the mat. Right toes turned in slightly. Arms reach up, shoulders relax down. Good. One more big breath in here. Stay for your breath out. Inhale and breathe out to open up to warrior two. From here, straighten your left leg, tip your hips back, reach forward, and tilt to triangle posture on the second side. Arms reach out at 6 and 12 o'clock. We try to keep our back as flat as possible. Imagine you're pressed between two planes of glass, and you're really trying to get as flat between those planes of glass as possible. Really good. On your next inhale, rise up. Exhale into warrior two. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. And exhale your hands to the mat, flowing through high to low plank one more time. Breathe into upward facing dog. And breathe out to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, shift forward to high plank, and with core control, lower all the way to your tummy. Rest your right cheek on the mat, rest your arms by your side. Woo, that's pretty strong practice. Nicely done. All right, a little bit of back work here. We're gonna come into locust pose. Bring your chin onto the mat, and let's reach our hands forward like Superman or Superwoman. With your next breath in, fly up, legs up, fly up, lift up. Do you know that 40 million Americans over the age of 50 are at risk for osteoporosis and fracture in their bodies, fractured bones? We're combating that right now, getting stronger, and then release. Left cheek on the mat, arms rest by your side, relax, release, woo. All right, here we go again. Chin to the mat, reach forward. This time we'll call it swimmer. So as we rise up, we're gonna swim right arm, left leg, rise and fall opposite each other. You got it? It's kind of a coordination thing. Keep going. Last three, so strong. 2, 1, relax. Ooh, that was hard. Good work. Feel the strength in your body build. Building the back of our body just as much as we build all the other parts of our body, really focused on spine strengthening, strengthening the muscles that support the spine. Have you ever heard a healthy spine is a healthy person? It's true. Chiropractors say it, doctors say it, yoga teachers say it too. One more locust, chin on the mat, hands behind your back. If you can, if you need a strap, grab a strap or a belt and help yourself connect your palms in some way, and then stretching the arms back behind you. Begin to lift up. Good, lifting your legs up, lifting your heart up. Lift your arms away from your back. Can you feel how strong that is? It's pretty intense, I know. Stay with it, you got this. One more big breath in. Oh, let it go. Woo! Relax. Release. Place your palms beneath your shoulders and push yourself into tabletop position. Let's bring the knees and thighs together, and see if you would sit back on your heels. Big stretch for the quads, I know, the knees and the tops of your feet. Take care of your body. If it's not working, you might find you're up here on your knees. Totally okay. I bring you into this posture, which is called hero pose, to remind you that you are heroic for showing up on your mat today. And if you show up on your mat for 21 days in a row, you will have created a healthy habit. And that's what this series is all about. Let's shift our hips to one side or the other and send the legs out in front of us. For me, I'm going to scoot forward so I have plenty of mat behind me. Grab a sip of water if you need to. Pull the fleshy part of your tush back to get a little more extension here. Flex your feet and bend your knees as much as you need to. Breathe in to reach up tall, and as you exhale, hinge forward. Now for today's practice, it's a little more intense, but see if you can keep your back flat. And as your back stays flat, you get a little more stretch as you hinge. Can you feel that? Whoa, I'm feeling for sure the back of my legs. Good. And then sit up nice and tall, place your feet on the mat, and slowly lower all the way to your back. And once you're on your back, draw your knees in for a hug. Place your feet on the mat beneath your seat, moving into supine pigeon. Good hip opening stretch. Send your right leg up. Bend your right knee and place your right ankle on your left thigh, and then use your right hand to push the right knee away from you. Excellent. Go deeper into the stretch if you feel like you want more intensity by lifting your gaze. Right hand between the legs meets the left hand at the back of the left leg, and then lay back down and relax. Use your right elbow to push the right knee away from you. Keep your breath flowing nice and slow. Good. Nice to slow down, wind it down. Let's find the second side. Go ahead and release the left foot to the mat and the right foot down. Second side, left leg lifts up. Bend your left knee, place your left ankle on your right thigh. Use your left knee to push it away from you a little bit. Go deeper if you like by lifting your gaze, threading the left hand between the legs, meeting the right hand at the back of the right thigh. And as you lay back down, maybe you push your left elbow into the left thigh, opening the hip even more. And perhaps you draw the right knee closer to you for a deeper hip opening stretch. And then go ahead and let it go, releasing first the right foot down, and then the left foot comes down to meet it. Draw both knees into your heart to give yourself a squeeze. Let's find a twist by letting the left leg lay flat on the mat. Pull the right knee to the right of your rib cage, hug it in tight, breathe in. And as you exhale, use your left hand to guide your right leg over to the left side of your body into a twist. Turn your gaze to the right and reach your right palm out to the right. So good. Slowly begin to unravel the twist. Draw both knees into your heart. Side two, right leg releases to the mat. Left knee pulls to the left of the ribs. Pull it in tight, big stretch, breathe in. And as you exhale, use your right hand to guide the left leg over your body into a twist. Turn your gaze to the left and extend the left palm out. Just relax, enjoy the twist. So good for your joints and your muscles and your bones to twist. And then slowly unravel your twist. Draw both knees in for a squeeze. Reach between your legs, grab your feet for a happy baby, pull your knees down, press your tail down, and rock your body side to side. In our life, we are given one body, and it is up to us to take good care of our body. From the time we're little babies until we take our last breath, this is the only body we get. So taking good care by practicing yoga on a regular basis, science proves it. 21 days in a row creates a habit, and 21 days of continuous yoga or a daily yoga habit or practice helps to strengthen your bones and so many more health benefits. From here, let's release into Shavasana, relaxation posture, letting go. Turn your palms up, close your eyes, let your feet flop open. Take up some space. Slow down your breath. Relax into the natural breath, letting go of controlling the breath. Just let it flow. But stay focused on your breath. Maintain that mindfulness connection to the present moment. And that mind-body connection by noticing What do you feel in your body as you rest? To slowly wake up your body, wiggle your fingers, and wiggle your toes, and gently rock your head from side to side. Take a full body stretch, reach your legs toward the end of the mat, legs together, toes pointed, hands connect above your head, full body stretch, breathe in. And as you exhale, draw your knees into your heart space, give yourself some love and appreciation for all your effort today. It was a strong practice. And then roll to your side body and push yourself to seated. And once you arrive seated on your yoga mat comfortably, bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes and take a moment in gratitude for your amazing physical body. Feel the benefits of what you have done for yourself to strengthen your bones and to avoid fractures by avoiding falling and being present. Draw your hands up to the third eye. It's the space between your eyebrows, slightly above. And here is where we honor our health, our goodness. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for the 21-day series, Healthy Benefits of Daily Yoga Practice. I would love to hear your health challenges and also how your yoga practice has helped you to improve your health. Leave comments below. Share the free yoga club with your friends. Thank you.